Hey guys, today we will take a look at how to create 3D photo animations using Volumax, which is one of the best After Effects template to create 3D photo animations. Volumax allows you to quickly create these kind of super cool looking animations in just few clicks, and the complete process is super simple. If you guys want to check out Volumax, the link will always be in the video description. So with that said, let's jump into After Effects and let's see how to use Volumax. Alright, so here we are in After Effects, and here you can see we have Volumax 6, the portrait project. In this project, you can add in your portrait images and add a nice 3D movement to it. So using it, they have made using Volumax 6 super simple. So as you can see at the bottom screen, we have the steps that we need to do in order to create our effect. So first thing that we need to do is add our photo. So I'm going to double click on this. To open up the photo placeholder, I can drag and drop in the photo that I want to use. Now let's go back, and then I can click on a setup. So double click, and now we get two options, a male and a female wireframe, depending on the scene that you have. So in our case, we have a female, so I can just hide the male wireframe and drag the female wireframe and try to adjust it according to our image. So I can hit S and scale that down a bit. And I can try to align it just like so. You can also use your arrow keys if you need to. And then if I go into my effects and preset section, we get a number of different options using which we can tweak the complete wireframe. So first section is the woman turn on and off section. Then we get select 3D angles. So if the person is looking in a different direction in your portrait, you can just rotate it accordingly. So it's a super cool and useful feature. Then we can also adjust the wireframe. So I can select this tool, and I can zoom in, and let's adjust this accordingly. We can try to fix this up. Okay, looking good. Then we have the neck adjust. So if you want to adjust the neck, we can add a nice fall off. So I can just keep it something like that. Then we have contrast if we need to build that up, and brightness as well. So that is looking pretty nice. Now what I'm going to do is click on the X-ray mode and turn that off, so you can see the X-ray image of our portrait. And now if I go back into my main comp, I can select the Volumax controller, and if I move this, boom, it looks super cool, as you can see. So we get a number of different options to make it look even more cooler. So I can add a nice particles to this complete scene. So I can just turn that on. So it's going to add some nice 3D particles, and it's going to add some really cool effect to this. So I can easily animate this if I want to. So let's say I'll keep it somewhere around there, and I'll go to around 3 seconds. And then let's move this up just like that. So now if I preview this, you can see we have something like this. Pretty nice. So I'll just delete this for now. And we also get a number of different options for this. For example, we also get this light flare section. So I can increase the opacity of the flares on the right. If we want it on the left, I can add that as well. I can change the flare selector, so it adds different kind of flare. So this one looks pretty nice. And then we also have a scale for the flare in case if you want to do that. Then we have vertical adjust, so if you want to adjust the flare according to your scene, and number of different other controls. Then I also get some color controllers. So if I just click on this, you can see all the different controllers right over here in the effects and control panel. So we can make it black and white if I want to. We can increase the exposure. We can play around with the gamma, and basically tweak the complete image accordingly. So if I want, I can add some insta green to this. It adds that nice faded effect. and you can see it's looking pretty nice. So it's really simple to use, and as you can see, you can achieve some very interesting and cool result using it. So this is a very simple example that I showed you, but you can achieve some amazing results by putting in a bit more of work, like selection of face, hair, shoulders, and separate backgrounds, and take this to another level. Now let's take a look how we can edit landscape images using Volumax 6. Now using the landscape is a bit different setup than the portrait. So first thing that we need to do is go ahead and add in our photo. I can double click, open up the composition, drag and drop in the photo that I want to use and adjust it accordingly. So I'll just place it something like that. Let's go back into our main composition, and then we can click on a setup in order to set up the complete depth map. So I can double click and now click on draw mask. So I can double click to open that up. So we get three different kind of mask. First is for the closer section of our image, then for the mid section, and then for the far section. So let's select the close mask, select the pen tool, and then we can just roughly create a nice close mask. There we go. Let's select the mid mask, select the pen tool again, and then I can create a mid mask just like that. And then finally I will select the far mask, select the pen tool, and let's go ahead and create our far mask. There we go. Now let's go back into our main comp, and now if I select my Volumax controller and move this, boom, there you can see we get this very nice depth into our scene. We get that little bit of parallax as well, and it's looking super awesome. I can actually animate this, so let's keep this right over here. I'll go to around 4 seconds maybe, and let's move this to the right. So now you can see we get this really nice movement into our scene. So it's, as you can see, it's super simple to use. Again, we get a number of different options to add different effects to the image. So again, if I want to add a flares, I can add some nice flares to this, you know, some really nice look, and I'll adjust this, and you can see it looks very nice. So there are a number of different properties as well that we didn't saw in this video. I just wanted to keep it short, sweet, and easy for you guys to see how simple and easy it is to use Volumax 6 and add a nice 3D look to your still images. Now exporting your animation is also super simple. All you have to do is just click on this icon right over here. So double click, and it's going to show you guys how to export different presets into different presets. So if I go into the project, I have export preset. So let's open that up, and they offer a number of different presets for depending on the look you want for your render. So it's a super simple process. All you have to do is just double click on the dimensions that you want to render out the complete animation. So let's say if I want to go with square, I can just double click to open that up, and all I have to do is set the duration that I want to export. So in this case 4 seconds, and then hit Ctrl M and basically export it. There are some more tools which we didn't cover or didn't go through in this video to keep it short and simple, like the Volumax Smart, which can be great for images which has objects, food, animals, complex landscapes, etc. And Volumax Projector, which can be great for architecture, corridors, street photography, flat landscapes, and more. So if you guys loved Volumax 6, make sure you check it out. The link will be in the description as always. So yeah, that was a quick overview of the Volumax 6. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at 𝗏𝗏𝗏�motions, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care and always stay raw, stay creative. Peace out.